Imagine the joy of welcoming a new life into the world, a precious 7-month-old baby, completely dependent on those who brought him into existence. Now imagine that child vanishing without a trace, and the chilling realization that those sworn to protect him might be responsible for his disappearance. This is the heart-wrenching story of Baby Emmanuel Haro, a case that captivated and horrified a nation, revealing a dark truth about trust, betrayal, and unspeakable tragedy. The nightmare began in late 2024. Details are still emerging, but what we know is that baby Emmanuel Haro, a 7-month-old infant, was reported missing. Initial reports painted a picture of frantic parents, heartbroken and desperate for the return of their son. The community rallied, law enforcement launched extensive searches, and the hope was that Emmanuel would be found safe. The typical story of a missing child, however, soon took a sinister turn. Authorities quickly focused their attention on the most immediate caregivers, Emmanuel's parents, Alexander Haro and Rosemary Ramirez. This isn't an uncommon initial step in missing child cases, as statistically, those closest to the child are often involved. But as days turned into weeks and weeks turned into months, the parents' stories began to unravel, and the search for a missing baby transformed into an investigation of a potential homicide. According to reports from CNN, KTLA, and the Los Angeles Times, the parents were eventually charged in connection with Emmanuel's disappearance. Alexander Haro, the father, faced charges of murder, child abuse, and assault on a child resulting in death. Rosemary Ramirez, the mother, was charged with child abuse resulting in death, accessory after the fact, and attempting to dissuade a witness. These charges alone painted a grim picture, suggesting that Emmanuel was not simply lost, but that his life had been tragically cut short by the very people meant to protect him. One of the most disturbing revelations came from inside a jail cell. News Nation reported that Alexander Haro, while incarcerated, allegedly admitted to an informant that he had killed his baby. This confession, if proven true, provides a chilling insight into the final moments of Emmanuel's life and the dark secret his father had been carrying. It's a detail that shifts the case from a missing persons investigation to a confirmed tragedy, leaving the public to grapple with the shocking nature of parental violence. The circumstances surrounding Emmanuel's death and the timeline are still being pieced together by investigators. The Los Angeles Times highlighted the significance of the date of death, indicating that authorities believe Emmanuel died sometime around August 24, 2024. This pinpointing of a date is crucial for the prosecution, as it helps establish a timeline of events leading up to the alleged crimes and offers a clearer picture of when and how this tragedy unfolded. The search for Emmanuel's remains has been extensive and heartbreaking. ABC News reported that officials had a strong indication of Emmanuel's location, leading to focused search efforts. Despite these indications and intensive ground searches, Emmanuel's body had not been recovered as of the latest reports. This means that while his parents face charges and there are confessions, the physical evidence of Emmanuel's final resting place remains elusive, adding another layer of agony to an already devastating case. The emotional toll on the community and law enforcement involved in the search cannot be overstated. From volunteers sifting through rough terrain to seasoned detectives piecing together fragmented stories, the hope of finding Emmanuel alive slowly diminished, replaced by the grim reality of a homicide investigation. Cases involving children are always the most difficult, and the betrayal by parents makes this particular case profoundly unsettling. As the legal proceedings continue, the focus remains on bringing justice for baby Emmanuel. The charges against Alexander Haro and Rosemary Ramirez are severe, reflecting the gravity of the alleged crimes. The justice system will now work to determine guilt and deliver consequences for what appears to be an unimaginable act of violence against an innocent child. The details from the informant's testimony, combined with other evidence gathered, will be critical in this process. This case serves as a stark reminder of the hidden dangers that can exist within what should be the safest of environments, the family home. It underscores the vital importance of child protection, community vigilance, and the relentless pursuit of justice for the most vulnerable among us. While the story of baby Emmanuel Haro is one of profound sadness, It also highlights the dedication of those who work tirelessly to uncover the truth and hold perpetrators accountable. The disappearance and presumed death of Baby Emmanuel Haro is a tragedy that will resonate for a long time. It's a story of a life barely begun, cut short in the most horrific circumstances, and a stark reminder that appearances can be deceiving. Our hearts go out to Emmanuel and all those who loved him, hoping for eventual closure and justice. What are your thoughts on this tragic case? Share your comments below. If you found this breakdown insightful, please give this video a like. And for more in-depth news analysis and breakdowns of trending stories, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Your support helps us continue to bring you the full story behind the headlines. Thank you for watching.